Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 29th of September to the 5th of October 2014. We begin the week with Mercury entering into Scorpio. It's not going to go far into Scorpio before we get a retrograde next weekend, so Mercury will turn around on the 2nd degree of Scorpio and go back into Libra. But first of all, we need to go back to last October, because last October we had a full Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, and many of those lessons will be echoed in the weeks ahead. So Mercury is how we process the thought forms that we tune into, the thoughts that we have, the words that we channel, and how that turns into action. And in Scorpio, this is the subconscious realms and the shadow side. So for Mercury to go retrograde in Scorpio, we go back inwards to have a look at the internal dialogue, what's going on inside, what emotional forms we've made attachments to from our perpetual thinking. And it's the deep connections, so it can be deep connection to others, intimate relationships, or our deep connection to the other realms and the inner worlds. So for the next couple of days we're going to have Mercury in Scorpio, bringing up a lot of those issues, making us aware. It's all about awareness, because once we're aware of something, we can actively act upon it and make changes. So for most of the week, Mercury in Scorpio, and then retrograde at the weekend back into Libra. So by next week, we'll be investigating our connections with others, the balance of life, the inner and outer, the masculine, the feminine, the light and the dark. But for now we're concentrating on the Scorpio energy. So have a think back to last October. If anything comes up that's reminiscent, you may see that you're one phase on, that you've conquered something, that you're much more aware of something. And you may react in a different way as a result of the changes that have gone on. But there'll be a resonant frequency and a call to go deep. Just at this time of year, when we've passed the autumn equinox and we're heading towards Halloween, which is when the world and the sun and the nature starts to turn inwards and go into the winter months. So this is a pretty good combination of energies here. By Monday we have Venus going into Libra. So Venus belongs in Libra. It's like the melody, it's like the scent of perfume, it's beauty expressed through the element of air. So very, very creative energy coming in there for the next couple of weeks as Venus glides through Libra, and we can go in and have a look at everything that's going on the inside, but maybe bring it out and express it through creativity. Most of the week we have a grand trine in fire, and this is a very positive aspect. We've got Mars and Jupiter and Uranus all making elegant angles to each other in fire signs. So there will be that call to express our sovereign selves and to externalise whatever we've gone in and found on the inside. And this is all gearing us up for next week, because we have a full moon eclipse in Aries, so we'll be talking more about that next week. But this is going to be a week of preparation, of reflection, of inward introspection, and then, like I say, the outward expression in the creative realms and in the positivity that we radiate, so that we're clean and clear for whatever the Aries full moon eclipse brings up in the following week. On a fundamental level, we've just seen Pluto begin to go direct in Capricorn. Since last May, Pluto was retrograde, and we've had a deconstruction period going on with that old winter earth sign. We've gone back to the foundations of our tower, the roots of our tree, and we've sustained and stripped back anything that wasn't going to last, anything that was wobbly or unsustainable. And now we have Pluto going direct, so this does mean slow and steady progress, but in areas of our life that will really build us strong into the future, that will really help us reach the stars. So a lovely, slow and productive energy there. Fundamentally though, what's transformative, what matters, and what is our legacy that we're building now that we've done all of that work going backwards over the last 6 months. So to sum up, the Mercury retrograde, that's more of a superficial aspect, the thoughts and the feelings, taken back to October to see where our programs are running, where we have preconceived ideas or patterns of thought that were brought to the surface last year, and there may be some recollection of that. But on a deeper level, we have Venus gliding through Libra saying express yourself authentically, Pluto turning direct saying what are you building and make something that will last, and then this beautiful fire trine that says express your authenticity and your sovereignty. So this is a week to really get to know yourself, to recalibrate yourself, and to get ready for the activity that will be coming thick and fast next week. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. As you know, I've created an online astrology course which is going really well. You can join at any point, so don't feel like you've missed the start date. But this is 13 modules delivered to your desktop with easy to follow video and graphics and web resources and email contact. So if you wanted to learn astrology but never quite known how, this is the chance to do it. And you can work at your own pace, taking between 1 and 3 years, really taking your time and walking with the astrological aspects so that you can feel them inside yourself. So do contact me if you're interested in that, and each module can stand alone. I've created a special module just for those who want to work more closely with the moon signs called Create Your Own Lunar Planner. And every new moon and full moon and dark moon has a special meaning for you according to where it falls in your chart. So you have a new moon to start new relationships. You have a full moon that can bring projects to culmination and bring rewards. You have dark moons where you can really go in and clear out any negative behaviour or difficult aspects that you want to release. So every single new, full and dark moon will be working specifically for you. And if you can understand how these fit into your chart and the pattern of it all, then you can tune in and actually be doing the right thing at the right time. So if you're interested in my online course or any of the modules separately, please do contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com.